Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about all natural deodorants. Do they work? What's the best brands to use? Which ones have I tried? And all those thoughts and details. I have done a video before on my channel of all natural deodorants and talking about the benefits of all natural deodorants. I'll link it up here for you guys. But since I posted that video, I think it's been a couple years since I posted that video. The one on that video that I had tried, and like soon after I posted that video, I got kind of a rash or reaction. And so that kind of sent me on a hunt to find something different. When I filmed that video a couple years ago, I totally, looking back, think because the one that I had posted about saying that I had liked and that was like the winner for me was one from, what's the brand? I can't even think of the brand now. Neil's Yard Remedies, NYR Organics. And although I do like that company and that brand, that particular deodorant just did not work for me long term. So that's why I'm making a new video. And these are all brands that I have tried. I have 3 different brands here to tell you about that I have tried for months and months. I think in that other video, I also tried like Tom's of Maine, which if you've been on the hunt for a natural deodorant, I have really found for myself, this is just me, and maybe you feel this too, if you've also, I have yet to find a all-natural, aluminum-free, paraben-free deodorant that keeps me both dry and not sweating and also not smelly. I don't know if it's just me and my body chemistry, but I cannot find one single brand, and I've tested out a lot of brands, a lot more than the 3 I'm going to talk about today. Like I said, all those other ones that I tested in that other video as well, and not one of them has ever done both of those things. So I've kind of just decided, like, I think it's just in our natural, like, body makeup as humans to sweat a little bit, and that's okay. I do care more about the not stinking than I do about the occasional, like, wetness. So I have found that I care more about that, so that's kind of what I'm focusing on more, something that doesn't make me stink. Because I believe that it's the antiperspirant part of it, that's where you get all the like toxic chemicals and toxins like the aluminum and the parabens that help with the sweating. So a couple things that you want to look for: aluminum free for sure in an all natural deodorant, paraben free for sure. I would also suggest no propylene glycol or no PEGs. Also, if you have been a person who's tried natural deodorants and you are breaking out under your underarms with redness, a rash, bumps, that is more than likely caused by a reaction to baking soda. A lot of natural deodorants have baking soda in them, and if you are having a burning reaction like that or redness or bumps in your underarm, look for ones that have no baking soda or propylene glycol in them. So let's get into it. So the first one I want to talk about is Stink Bug Naturals. I found Stink Bug Naturals. They have no aluminum, no propylene glycol, no baking soda. This one is the Amber Sage. Both of these are activated charcoal in them. And so they are dark like this. This is the one that I got from my husband, hence all the like gross underarm hair that's stuck to it. And this is the one that I used. They're both, like I said, the charcoal formula, and they look like that. They, like I said, no aluminum, no GMOs, no propylene glycol, no animal testing, no parabens. Both of them have the ingredients all right there on the back for you. This is a small family-owned company. This is by far one of the most affordable. I think they're $7 a piece or something like that. I will look and leave the exact information below, but they're around $7 and some change. Most affordable natural deodorant I have found yet. So here's the pros and cons for this. This one did not break me out. Like I mentioned, I was having a terrible time with the burning, irritation under my underarms, and I finally realized it's because of the baking soda in most natural deodorants. So I was happy to find Stink Bug Naturals. The activated charcoal is the only ones I've tried from this company. They do have ones without activated charcoal that are just, you know, the white deodorant. And I have yet to try those. I think that's what I'd want to try next because I did enjoy these. They helped combat the like stinky factor. The only downside of this charcoal deodorant is, of course, the charcoal. It gets under your arms, and it started to leave all of the armpit areas in my shirts this charcoal stain. And so a lot of my shirts are charcoal stained, and it left like a film on the fabric. And so that is one thing that I just did not love. Although I really liked this formula and I loved that it was baking soda free, I did not have one reaction to this deodorant. I want to try the other just regular deodorants that this Stink Bug Naturals has. I will say sign up for their newsletters. They do promo codes all the time and sales, and so you can get really great deals on an already affordable deodorant. They also have travel size of their full size products that you can get, which are obviously great for travel and great like if you just want to try it out and you don't want to buy a full size one. So I highly recommend Stink Bug Naturals. I could not find an EWG rating on either of these. I think it's just one of those products that EWG has yet to test, but I can read all the ingredients on the back of here. I'll read them to you. Coconut oil, beeswax, organic zea mays, which is cornstarch, and activated charcoal. So I know what all of those are. I can research those ingredients. I can pronounce them, which is huge. So the ingredients are pretty clean on this. So the next one I want to talk about is the Schmidt's Coconut Pineapple. So this is the sensitive skin formula, which does not have the baking soda in it. So I had used Schmidt's before and hated it because it burned the heck out of my armpits. And then I found the sensitive skin formula and the coconut pineapple. I love this scent. This one did not break me out. So I could not find an EWG rating for this one either. Or I looked on Think Dirty, and Think Dirty had not rated it either. But looking at the ingredients on the back of the package, they all are really clean, and it doesn't have aluminum or propylene glycol, parabens, or phthalates, or the baking soda in this. It does say that it helps neutralize odor and absorbs the wetness. I personally did not find that it always absorbed the wetness for myself on a regular basis. As I've already gone into, this just did not do it for me on that front. But as far as odor and the scent and not burning my armpits, I did really like this. I'll go into that in a minute. Let's talk about Native deodorant. This is the Native deodorant. It is in the lavender and rose. I have also tried the rose vanilla that comes in the pink package. I think it is. It's the one with the pink. I think it's rose and vanilla. And this one's paraben and aluminum free. This one, does it have baking soda? No baking soda in this one either. So I did find a Think Dirty rating for this one on Think Dirty. It's rated as a 1, which is really good. So I would totally use this again. It did not burn my armpits. I liked the fragrance of this one. I'm currently using the Native deodorant in the cucumber, is it mint? Cucumber mint? It's mint something. It's in the green package. The one thing I do like about both of Schmidt's and Native is that you used to only be able to get these online, but you can now find them. I have found them at Walmart and I have found them at Target. They're the same price. These are on the higher end of the pricing spectrum at around 10, 11 bucks. So that's obviously a little higher than 7. And it's a little higher than like Tom's of Maine. But it's kind of right in that middle ground some other deodorants that are natural that I've seen that are a little higher. But like I said, I do like that you can readily get these at Target and at Walmart. I have seen also at Walmart the travel size of the native deodorants that come in a multi-package with like several other scents. So let's talk about the one big downfall of both of these companies. So a couple years ago, I think around 2017, both of these companies started out as small mom pop companies. Like I said, only selling online to their customers was the only way you could get these. And then in 2017, Native Deodorant sold their company to Procter & Gamble. And around that same time, Schmidt's sold their company to Unilever. So if you know anything about these two companies, Unilever or Procter & Gamble, they make tons and tons of personal care products. And Unilever especially is known as one of the most toxic companies to mass produce in their manufacturing and in their ingredients. So my hesitation as a consumer, I have a huge hesitation. Maybe this is not important to you, but it's important to me, and I thought it's worth talking about. I understand from a business point why you would sell your company. I think there's great benefits in the mass production. This is why these two brands in particular here, this is why you can find them on the shelves at Walmart and Target now instead of online exclusive ordering. So I get, as a business decision, why you would sell your company and why you would want to acquire these two brands, because I think that both of those companies, Unilever and P&G, saw a huge market that they could tap into in the natural deodorant realm. If I'm being honest, I feel like these two companies kind of sold out. They sold out their company literally to these other bigger manufacturers and companies. For whatever reason, they made this choice. Like I said, obviously, I think a lot of it was business and financially driven, which is smart for business. But as a consumer, when I see that these two deodorant brands are owned by some of the most toxic companies that produce some of the most toxic driven products and manufacture them, it just puts an unsettling feeling in my heart and does not make me want to continue to repurchase these products. I am going to finish out the native deodorant this is the native one, the native deodorant that I have. But then after that, I'm gonna pick up one of the Stink Bug Naturals because, like I said, I just feel unsettled about continuing to purchase and support these brands when I don't believe that even though the ingredients are non-toxic, they are. For me as a consumer, it just is unsettling a little bit to know that they are owned by such toxic companies. So those are my thoughts about natural deodorant. Let me know in the comments below if you have found a natural deodorant that you love and use. I would love to add it to my list.